Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgy.
We are reacting to Avatar episode 14 today.
Technically 14, yeah.
14, yeah. It's thrown us off a little bit because Netflix has combined some of the two-parters into one number, and then we're operating off Avatar's original episode count. So this will be 14. We're coming off a two-parter, which was pretty solid.
It was really good two-parter.
It was pretty much about defending, reaching Ba Sing Se, and then defending Ba Sing Se from the Fire Nation and particularly Azula's massive drill thing.
I know.
Which was pretty full on.
It was actually so nice to see the whole team just come together and use their different styles of bending and use their strengths to their advantage.
That was awesome.
That was so good.
It just really, this shows a good way of maybe every 5 or 10 episodes, you'll subtly see things along the way, and then there's an episode that showcases all the progression. You're like, oh, there's all that progress. And that was the best demonstration of teamwork and mixed bending that we'd seen in a very long time.
I know.
Probably ever.
Ever.
And it was really enjoyable to just see that. The way they were combining water and earth and air and transporting around the serpent's trail or whatever it was and just maneuvering, it was great.
But just the trust in each other to know that they know what they have to do and they're going to help each other do that, you know? Like, oh, this is what you're going to go do? Here's this. Take this. You need this. Like, oh, it was just so good.
It was awesome. I was surprised. I was thinking before we started recording today, we still haven't found Appa. I just remembered that. So that's sort of like, I'm actually impressed with the fact that because Avatar generally deals with a lot of its issues very quickly. The fact that they've dragged this one out as an overarching sort of mini arc has been really cool to see just the story grow and that purpose, that anticipation being pushed back.
Yeah. And last episode, I mean, we really saw Aang...
Boss mode.
Boss. But before that, just deal with his emotions. Initially, he was just so angry and he thought he had to really control that. And he did to a degree, right? But the opposite of that is not caring. It's still feeling that love, but, you know, trying to be logical and level-headed, not just shouldering that burden by yourself. Because I feel like that's what he was trying to do, and it didn't really help him.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you've read the recent Avatar comments. Some people in the comments are getting shitty with us because we keep wanting Aang to be... Look, some people are shitty. Majority of people are pretty
I've read that.
Yeah. So I just thought I'd clarify our stance on that, which was we do understand that Aang is a monk, and some people have brought up good points that he is also only 12 and he's a kid. Where we come from is the angle where we have seen Aang become an absolute weapon at times. We've seen him unleash his Avatar state, protect people. So when we're like, come on, Aang, man, what are you doing running away? Like, face this battle. It's because we know it's in him, and we know when push comes to shove, to protect those he loves, he can do that.
Yeah.
So we do appreciate that, yes, he's actually a kid, and normally he wouldn't be having to do all this. And the monks are very peaceful, you know, pacifists, so they don't actually want to go and attack. And they're airbending people in general is not attacking. But then you put into perspective that he's the Avatar, whether he likes it or not, he's going to have to at some point hold the line, and that's going to require him to do what's necessary. And it's not always going to be the running away. You know, when he goes to take out the Fire Lord and the Fire Nation, we doubt he can just run away.
He's going to have to face that head on.
Correct. Yeah. And so we're motivating him. Someone else used a good Dragon Ball Z analogy that helped me. You probably don't know it as much. Nah, probably not worth mentioning, but I'll scrap that.
I mean, you can say it for the people.
Well, for those of you who watch Dragon Ball Z, someone said, you know, go look at Aang more as Gohan, who doesn't necessarily love fighting, but is gifted, not Goku, who loves fighting. So I was like, okay, yeah, it's a really cool way of looking at it. Just because he's good at fighting and strong doesn't mean that he loves it. And I was like, okay, that sort of helped me a little bit because I definitely love my warriors, get in there and fight, you know. So Aang's showing all the potential, all the skill sets. And I'm like, well, why isn't he... So just letting you guys know we're on the same page here. We understand. We just get excited. And we do like when he sends it in there.
Yeah.
And we'll keep rooting for that because we like it, you know. But we do understand where Aang's coming from, and that's fine.
And I think just during the reaction during a fight or something like that, you just express like, you know, this is what you want. Damn.
Loved it.
This is what we...
Oh my God.
I can't speak. Oh my God. Oh, this is what we want you to do. Less passionately, she said. Just like when you're watching a horror, you're just like, oh my god, no, don't go in there. There's someone there. Like,
Yeah. Just getting into it.
yeah. Damn, that was hard.
So, the drill has been stopped. Mm-hmm. Azula's team should technically still be very close by. So, but
Yeah,
getting
but
into the
they
walls
probably
is
need
another
to
challenge.
recruit.
Yeah, that too. But getting through the walls is a whole other challenge because that's very well guarded, which is why they use the drill.
Yeah.
And going in there without many troops is not going to do them well for very long. We do know that Jet caught on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Iroh had a bit of a rookie mistake and was heading up his tea with the firebending.
The man loves his tea.
Because we were a bit confused about whether Jet knew Zuko was a firebender or not, and we went back and forth, and that was the confirmation that he didn't. But now he does, which is a bit sad. But because we liked Zuko having a bit of a friend, and again, it's going to be a turmoil and conflict. But interested because I'm expecting that to somehow crossroads with Aang and crew as well, because they're all now in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a real nice three-way. And hopefully we didn't get what we were hoping we'd get a bit of... Why are you laughing?
Throwaway. You keep saying this throwaway thing.
We didn't get any interaction between Zuko and Aang, which we're hoping for. So maybe that we're now going to slowly move into that a little bit.
Well, everyone is heading to Ba Sing Se and half of them are already there. So I think it's just going to be a big episode, or if not, leading up to that big reunion for like a lot of different people. So
yep, we do appreciate all the love and support over on our Patreon. If you do want to support us over there and get early access to upcoming reactions as well as the uncut versions of these reactions, check out the link in the description. For everyone over on YouTube, if you enjoyed today's reaction, drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the comments what you thought of this episode.
all right, let's go.
I find that so cool. I'm wondering if it's earthbending or not that they do it, but it's cool.
It looks like it.
Look, the inner wall.
Oh, there's a second inner wall. That's why they're hard to breach.
I'm just saying, weird stuff happens to us.
Yeah, that is true.
All the time. Hopefully that hit the quota.
He's a giant bison. Where could someone possibly hide him?
Wow.
Holy moly.
That's very big. We thought Boomy's city was big.
I know.
Just a bunch of walls and rules. You wait, you'll get sick of it in a couple of days.
Yeah, true. The life Toph ran away from.
I'm coming for you, buddy.
Just letting him know that I'm here. The hell? That's creepy.
I have been given the great honor of showing the Avatar around.
Oh, right. Okay.
We have information about the Fire Nation army that we need to deliver to the Earth King immediately.
Great! Let's begin our tour.
They're definitely on different wavelengths.
I love how Sokka's a go-getter.
You're in Ba Sing Se now. Everyone is safe here.
She's a bit lost.
I just want our new place to look nice in case someone brings home a lady friend. Life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not.
True.
Mr. the Wise. I'm not minding Zuko's hair growing out. I liking it.
I thought we were starting over here, changing our ways.
Yeah, it's not really changing your ways, is it?
I'll report them to the police and let them handle it.
I don't believe that.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, we met a professor from Ba Sing Se University. He took us to an ancient underground library where we discovered information about the war that is absolutely crucial for the king to hear.
She's a bit annoying, isn't
Yeah.
she? Like, respond like a normal
She's
human.
like robotic.
Yeah.
She only seems to hear every other word I say.
It's called being handled. Get used to it.
Toph has experience.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How do you feel?
Ridiculous.
Oh my god, dude, they gotta get a job.
Come in a larger size.
I have extra string in the back.
Poor Arrow.
This tea is nothing more than hot leaf juice.
Uncle, that's what all tea is.
How could a member of my own family say something so horrible?
He's so passionate. I love him.
Can we see the king now?
Oh no! One doesn't just pop in on the Earth King.
Oh, these guys
Dude,
do.
he's the freaking Avatar. Open those doors now.
I know.
Your request for an audience with the Earth King is being processed and should be put through in about a month.
I knew it was going to be some ridiculous amount of time.
6 to 8 weeks, actually.
Oh my god.
Damn, very different to meeting Boomy.
I know.
The Earth King is very busy running the finest city in the world.
It's not going to be the funnest city in the world for long.
We don't need a babysitter.
Oh, I won't get in the way.
Oh man, she's like annoyingly clingy.
Toph's going to lose it.
If someone wanted to sell a stolen animal without anyone knowing, where would they go?
She's always smiling. It's weird.
That would be illegal. You'll have to leave now.
What the hell? Oh, she knows
Okay.
too much.
It's a bit shady.
And which of your professors could we ask about the war with the Fire Nation?
Oh my goodness.
Damn, it's really controlled. Sokka's onto it.
Someone stand behind her so they can keep an eye on her. Do you reckon she has the bison?
I don't know at this point.
Shh. Listen, you can't mention the war here. And whatever you do, stay away from the Dai Li.
Oh damn, it's like really regulated.
I'm sick of tea.
Sick of tea? That's like being sick of breathing.
I love those two, man.
You'll have to firebend, old man.
He won't. It's too easy.
I borrowed our neighbors. Such kind people.
Okay. Nice.
I knew it. Do you reckon Ara is onto it?
Possibly.
I wouldn't put it past him, to be fair.
The king is having a party at the palace tonight for his pet bear.
You mean platypus bear?
No, it just says bear.
Certainly you mean his pet skunk bear.
Or his armadillo bear.
Oh, it's a joke because there's always two species, yeah.
This place is weird.
I like that like self-aware joke.
Yeah.
You've got no manners. Excuse me? I've got no manners? You're not exactly Lady Fancy Fingers.
Oh no. Not this fight again.
You never learned anything. And frankly, it's a little too late.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
she did a booger flick?
Yeah.
Good evening, Mr. Sokka Water Tribe, Miss Katara Water Tribe, Lord Momo of the Momo Dynasty.
Momo Dynasty.
Your Momo-ness. Gonna like butt each other's heads. Knew it.
That was a booger.
Oh. How did it take that long? Oh damn.
They look way different. Toph looks way different, dude.
I know. So does Katara. She looks mature.
Superman Momo.
Momo wants to play too.
Maybe you've forgotten about how the Fire Nation left us all homeless? How they wiped out all the people we loved?
I get his hatred.
Yeah.
This is the best tea in the city.
The secret ingredient is love.
Ara's loving it, dude. He's thriving.
I know.
Such an interesting man. So powerful and so gentle.
I'm tired of waiting. These two men are firebenders!
Damn, I didn't expect that.
They're just gonna deny, surely.
I saw the old man heating his tea.
He works in a tea shop.
You'll have to defend yourself. Then everyone will know. Go ahead. Show them what you can do. You want a show?
Yeah, Zuko's a
Here we
sword master
go.
himself. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, that's mad. Good maneuvering.
I think Iris Rays is gonna be taken back.
Oh. Damn, I thought we were going to see more.
I know.
That was cool.
Look, the Pangs and the Yumsoon Hans are waiting in there for us. I'm gonna have to tell them who didn't let me in.
Step out of line, please.
Damn, that usually works for Toph, but not this time.
Do you think you could help us? Our family's inside, and I'm sure they're very worried.
I am honored. Please come with me.
Okay.
It's a bit too easy.
Don't worry. As your escort, it would be dishonorable to abandon you ladies without finding your family first.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
They are screwed. Nice.
Why don't you go ahead and firebend at me?
Never.
Bet you wish he'd help you out with a little fire blast right now.
Oh.
Go, Zuko.
Dang.
The Fire Nation is trying to silence me. It'll never happen.
I mean, you came looking for the fight, not the other way
Yeah,
around.
man. I like their friendship. Kind of a shame.
You found us. I'd know your little footsteps anywhere, Twinkle Toes.
I love how she calls him Twinkle Toes.
What are you doing here? You have to leave immediately or we'll all be in terrible trouble.
She recognized them.
You don't understand. You must go.
Oh, even more reason to stay.
Sorry, no, don't shout.
Maybe there's some sort of... Oh, Aang, are you stupid, dude?
The Avatar. Oh, I didn't know the Avatar would be here.
Oh my goodness. Look at her hair and makeup.
Oh, shit. That's the worst case scenario.
You keep their attention while I look for the king.
Watch this, everybody.
Don't tell me there's that shit dance again.
Just put it on a little bit of a show.
Okay, it's pretty cool.
Ooh. Even the bear's liking it.
Meanwhile... The graphics are good too. It looks like really sharp.
This young man wrecked my tea shop and assaulted my employees.
Oh no, Jet.
Oh no, Jet.
Damn, Jet.
They're Fire Nation. You have to believe me.
Oh no, Jet, you screwed yourself, dude.
What, this is the king?
I don't know. Looks too pathetic.
What is happening?
What the hell?
Oh, even Momo.
Grand Secretariat of Ba Sing Se and head of the Dai Li. I'd like to talk to you.
And she said to stay away from them.
Yeah, like a warning.
So the king is just a figurehead.
He's your puppet.
Oh, no.
So it's just a pretender. He's not really that big deal.
It is the strict policy of Ba Sing Se that the war not be mentioned within the walls.
Why?
You have to believe me. They're firebenders. They won't stop until they win the war.
Oh my god.
You're safe now.
What the hell are they doing?
There's no war in Ba Sing Se.
What are you talking about?
They're like trying to hypnotize them.
Yeah.
In silencing talk of conflict, Ba Sing Se remains a peaceful, orderly utopia.
It's like kind of like scary, man.
Close your eyes, Jet.
Here we are safe. Here we are free.
Not really.
If you mention the war to anyone, you will be expelled from the city. I
my
understand you've been looking for your
goodness.
bison. It would be quite a shame if you were not able to complete your quest.
Nah, dude. They don't know what they're playing with.
What happened to Judy? I'm Judy. I'll be your host as long as you're in our wonderful city.
What
Dude,
the
this city's
hell?
weird as. They replaced her because she
creepy.
failed her mission.
That's creepy as.
Dude,
So,
I definitely didn't expect that level of like weirdness and
No.
creepiness from Avatar.
so she literally said, like, otherwise we'll all be in trouble. Like, get out of here. We'll all be in trouble.
Yeah, like she failed. I guess she failed to keep the Avatar under wraps, and then she got punished or replaced.
Damn.
This is a really different episode. Like it's raised the stakes of where we thought was going to be refuge, and we thought the whole world just celebrated the Avatar, or they didn't like him. Whereas this is like, it's weird, man.
I know.
It just makes the whole Ba Sing Se thing even more just interesting and compelling, from Iroh's experiences here to the city itself.
Yeah.
Like, very intriguing. Wow, not what we expected, because we got such a nice warm welcome to Boomy's city.
Yeah.
Feasts, this, that, and then this one's like...
But this is next level, like, military everywhere. Oh, I don't know. Like,
It's almost like... I don't know what the correct political term is. I'm trying to think. It's very protected and controlled in its own little corner.
well, it is. I mean, they've literally been brainwashing people in a way, or hypnotizing them to believe something. And there's only, like, I would guess, like a handful of people that really know the truth.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely changed the stakes. And then we've got the... I feel bad for Jet. I get what he's doing, but he's not a bad person. He just messed with the wrong people, and now he's sort of in jail and trapped and being hypnotized and all this, because in fairness to him, he was correct. Like, damn, I didn't want him to capture Zuko and stuff, but...
I know, but it's another example of vengeance, or... Yeah, vengeance, because it's not really justice, is it? Getting in the way and blinding you, you know?
Wow.
Of course, people aren't going to believe it when they haven't seen it, and you can't just make big accusations like that. Or he heated tea. Like, that's not proof of anything. And it just so happened that he's in a tea shop as well. And let's be fair, anyone can heat tea up. Like, he's not really explaining it. He's just being so frantic.
Who would have thought that the Appa situation from all the way from the episode The Library would end up here and still be ongoing? Because our introduction to Amashu was one episode, and then we spent about another one episode coming back there, and that was it. Whereas now, this is looking like it's going to be... I wouldn't be surprised if the rest of book 2 was sort of based in Ba Sing Se. It looks like it's quite an extended period here. Everyone's here. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, because, like, we haven't even seen a lot of the people that we know are on their way. So, yeah, I reckon it might just be...
Definitely wasn't what we were expecting.
No, I thought this episode was going in a whole different direction.
The king seems to be, from what we can gather so far anyway, more of a public figure than an actual decision maker. And then it's like, in the dark, they've got other strong figures that are really pulling the strings.
But I wonder why. Like, why wouldn't they just have, like, this strong figure?
Yeah, well, if they think they're going to keep down the Avatar for long, they've got another thing coming, dude.
Oh, yeah.
This guy activates Avatar State. They will be running. We know the potential of that.
Yeah. Don't worry. We're going to find Appa. These guys are going to be able to talk to whoever they need to talk to get things rolling. Because they've only got 3 months till the solar eclipse.
Yeah, not a lot of time, dude. We've still got to find a firebending teacher, gather an army. Like, holy crap.
And then they also have to navigate their way through this now. Like,
well, is their firebending teacher already in the same city as them? Which is what we've been hoping for.
I hope so.
I am loving, speaking of those two, I'm loving the Iroh Zuko little dynamic. Them having their own apartment, their own job, their life together. It's the little things, but I'm loving the dynamic, you know. It's like, I want more tea. And Iroh's like, it's like saying you don't want to breathe, you know. This is such a, like a funny dynamic. Like, I'm enjoying that a lot.
He takes it so seriously, but again, he does have a lot of wisdom. Just saying, like, you know, life is going to continue whether you make it your home or not. Like,
yeah, I find Iroh very fascinating. We always keep saying it because he knows so much and he's so powerful and his history speaks for itself.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, he just enjoys working at a simple tea shop, making friends, and you know, he's such a simple man. So it's funny just seeing those two sides to him.
Yeah. But it is going to be interesting just seeing, obviously, their dynamic grow. But then also, like you said, I feel like we're going to interact with Aang and team.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Never would have predicted, because Zuko started off with his own fleet, his own little soldiers. He was the captain of a ship.
Yeah.
And I thought that eventually they would be ridden back in. But no, he actually lost his ship and his people, and they're literally fugitives now. Like, I didn't think they would hit so rock bottom.
Yeah.
So even that's been a cool sort of progression that we've seen.
But I think it's important for his development, you know.
And Iroh is very loyal. Most loyal uncle you're going to get.
Yeah. It's important for Zuko's development, and I think it's also going to help him lower his guard and his barriers to be able to connect to Katara and everyone else, you know, who they might potentially be together. Who knows? Because I've still got that, what was it? That fortune telling episode in my head of, you know, she's going to be with a really strong bender, so...
Oh, we have everything going on that's, you know, such an irrelevant factor for my brain. I'm just like so focused on everything else. If you enjoy the reaction, leave a like, Leave a comment as well. Let us know your thoughts on this episode and leave a comment for the algorithm. Help us reach the Avatar community. Subscribe if you haven't already so you're up to date with our future uploads. And take care of yourselves, guys. We'll see you on the next reaction.
See you guys.